It is important to remember that the more competition there is for a house, the higher the offers will be, usually exceeding the asking price. When there are multiple offers, we most times will not know the amount of the other offers. The listing agent will usually set a deadline for everyone to submit their highest and best offer. There are various strategies to winning in multiple offer situations. Some involve playing off emotions and other play off strengths of each of the terms. Each situation is unique and requires a unique solution. Some of the more unique strategies we've used in the past include things such as these. Number one, escalation clause. This means you could offer to pay $10,000 higher than any other offer up to a maximum dollar amount. An example would be, we offer $475,000 and will pay $10,000 higher up to a maximum of $525,000. Two, appraisal guarantee clause. When you're paying something like 15% higher than the list price, the seller will be concerned that the appraisal won't come in at value. If the appraisal comes in lower than the sale price, the bank will not give you the loan higher than what the house is appraised for. Using this clause, the buyers are agreeing to come up with the difference in separate funds. This will be stated as follows. Buyer will cover any appraisal gap, or maybe buyer will cover up to a $25,000 appraisal gap. This will mean that the buyer would bring $25,000 extra to the closing. 3. Inspections. Buyer waives inspections, or buyer won't negotiate any inspection items under $10,000. This means that if there's a bad furnace and it'll cost $7,000, the buyer won't ask the seller to replace it, but will take it on themselves after closing. 4. Earnest money forfeited to the seller if the purchase agreement doesn't close. 5. Buyer will cover some of the seller's closing costs. Buyer shall pay up to $20,000 of seller's closing costs, meaning that the sale price could be potentially lower and still come out ahead because of the lower closing costs the seller has to cover. There are many other unique things that can be done to help buyer in multiple offers, and these are just some of the examples of what we are using in a very, very strong seller's market. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks on buying a home.